Hello and welcome to this latest edition of IHC Video Magazine. We look together at some recent news stories and updates from our members' community.
Humanitarian action is the heart of the UN's work. And humanitarian action, it could not be possible without this city, this international humanitarian city that is supplying so much of the logistics and so much of the supply to desperate people in emergency situations around the world.
Very critical for senior level UN officials to come and see exactly what the United Nations is doing here at the Humanitarian City. And her being the head of our global communications, of course, makes for ensuring that we integrate this important work in the communications of the United Nations.
As you know, Haiti has been impacted by multiple disasters, and at various points, the IFC and all the network behind it have been helping us and assisting us. So again, it is a great pleasure for us to be here, and it's also a great pleasure for us to discover all the mechanisms that are behind all this infrastructure.
We have a very strong collaboration in Haiti on any emergency responses, and it was very important for us also to show Dr. Chandler here, the Civil Protection of Haiti, the director, how this is organized behind the scenes and what are the models that we can start to look and implement also in Haiti maybe to make sure that there is a better connectivity and better efficiency in overall responses.
We are delighted today to sign a memorandum of understanding between Mohammed bin Rashid School of Government and International's Humanitarian City. That memorandum will be corporate work on the area of research, documentation, the work of humanitarians from the city, and also on the events or training courses to support the leaders who are working on the humanitarian aid. So we are really happy and optimistic about the more cooperations projects on the same of the project which is supporting the society here in the United Arab Emirates or support the human aid across the world.
Thank you for joining us in this edition of the IHC Video Magazine. If you would like to be featured next, please write to us on our email address ihc.marcom@ihc.ae.